Hey folks, Dude here. Well, it's been a bad day for a number. I can't tell you what number it is in the zombie apocalypse, but I've got nothing in my Tiger cup, but I have found some supplies. Yes, it's nice enough that these guys have left me behind some supplies in this house. I found some things, and well, it's time to make myself, well, egg and juice. I'm gonna make myself the zombie apocalypse omelet. Good times. Gonna break off on this one. Fire it up. Did I mention they're also growing tomatoes? I got myself a tomato. Good times. I really like their taste in cutlery too. Good times. So let me start off by simply just dicing me up an RO. I need me some Tiger juice, man. It's been a really rough day here, so I am not at my best. Dice myself up an onion. These zombies really don't let you sleep much, so, you know, I'm kind of making the best of a bad situation. So first and foremost, let me show you one of the classic tricks here. The easiest way to... Get off me. Get off, you stupid onion skin. Easiest way to dice up an orange, or any form of vegetation. In this case, an onion. I don't know why I keep saying orange. Maybe the cat was bugging me. So basically, what you wish to do is make yourself about 1/4 inch slashes. Don't go all the way through. So 1/4 inch slashes. Make sure you got a sharp knife. And then you simply just bisect this perpendicular. And you got itty bitty bitties. Rock and roll on this one, we'll move on from there. Oh look, they were nice enough to leave me a frying pan full of, well, melted butter. So, obviously, we're going to apply onions to cooking apparatus. And let that sucker go on the stove till it gets nicely sweated and a little bit brown. So, we dice up some other goodies. Good stuff. I'm going to freehand this 1 second. Get yourself some, well, obviously, noodles, ramen, what have you. I'm going to freehand this 1 sec. Onions are cooking up. Happen to have a pot of boiling water. How convenient. And it goes. I'm not even going to bother to break it up. If I need to cut it up later, I can do so. So, these two guys are now going to town. Good stuff. Well, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to use this whole thing, but they were nice enough to leave me in the refrigerator. So, yeah, I even have power, too. It's really convenient. You know, this is about the best zombie apocalypse I think I've ever been in. So let me hack at this tomato and go from there. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. I lucked out, but it actually happens to be the variety that I like, too. You know, this is about the best zombie apocalypse I think I could ever possibly be in. I really, truly can simply say it's probably the best zombie apocalypse I've ever been in. Yep, that's all I really got to say about that one. So... disco. Break this sucker on up and dice him up, and this is going to get saved for later. Good stuff. Break off on this one. I'd like to think our onions have attained a pretty decent state of affairs, so let's throw the piggage in there and see what we get. Piggy goodness. Oh. Can't go wrong on that one, folks. Good stuff. Alright, we have switched venues, so now we're looking at the pan. Onions are about, better part about 2/3, almost 3/4 done. And I wanted them to be ahead of the game so the piggage can catch up. I think we're pretty much done with doing the noodles. They're pretty much looking about done, so I'm going to drain them off right now and let them sit and idle in the sink, and we'll go from there. Good stuff. Alright, yeah, those purists going, oh no, if you're doing eggs, you have to do it properly with a fork. I'm lazy, okay? I'm going to use a whisk. If you're looking charitable, you can always get those coated ones. But you know what? There ain't much faster than this. So avail yourself and get one of these whisks, guys. I mean, this thing is absolutely painless. Hold it correctly like you're holding a pencil. Just that simple. All of about 10 seconds. Done. Alright, so I'm going to say we're probably about halfway done here. Now, here's the trick. Put your tomatoes in first to get some extra juice. Don't just throw, well, other stuff in there first. Throw the tomatoes in there and get this a little wetter. You're going to want that extra liquid to do something cool. If you have it dry, it's going to form this congealed mass, and it's not going to be... Okay, what am I talking about? Well, first off, let me get this last little bit of tomato out of there. This, you don't want to be a congealed mass. So, toss your noodles in there. It will stick a little bit because, you know, it's pretty starchy stuff. But if you didn't have the tomato in there, well, let's just say everybody would be hanging it out with everybody else. That wouldn't do so good. Now, you could actually hack these noodles up, so let's have a little fun hacking some noodles up. Make sure everybody mixes it up with everybody else. No, I'm just using just a basic, you know, silicone spatula, nothing crazy. Scathing piece of food. Tigger will get that. Tigger actually likes this spig. So, trying to get here just a mixed massive message. Okay, so this is actually going to be a fairly good sized meal for probably 2 people, but I'll probably horse it out on my own and I'll make do. Let's see here. Okay, so we're looking pretty well mixed up. And you're really just trying to get everybody just incorporated. You're not going totally crazy here. Now, here's what we're going to do next. And you really do need a large frying pan on this one. Egu. Or in Japanese, tamago. Spanish would be huevos. You know, usual good stuff like that there. We're just talking hand grenades. Nothing crazy. Let's mix this puppy on up a little bit. So now we've basically just gone to Omeleteville. Okay, so everybody's starting to do that congealing thing. Here's the thing. Walk away. Leave it alone. Don't screw in it. Come back in about a minute or so. Alright, we pretty much have set up, and let's cheat a little bit here. Let's throw a cover on board. A little steam action, let the top get a little bit better before we try to flip it or move it around or anything. You want it to set up as good as possible before you do that. Also note, my heat is not jacked up. It's only like about 4 on my stove, which is about a very low medium. Don't kill your omelet by, well, abusing it with jacking the temperature all the way. Unnecessary. Time will work in your favor. Don't goose this thing to death by flaming it with high temperatures. Not going to work. You're just going to burn it. Patience will be rewarded. Alright, so I got the Keurig in the background. They're very nice to leave me a Keurig in the zombie apocalypse. I'm very happy about this. So basically it's been sitting with about the top pretty much for about a minute or 2, about a minute and a half. So let's go onward from there. So literally what you're going to do here is you're going to go to the thickest section, and if it breaks up a little bit, who cares? Thickest section, fold it over. Thickest section, fold it over. Thickest section, fold it over. Reason being is you're now trying to get the heat that was on the top to the bottom and the bottom to the top and let everybody all mix it up. And also you want to try to, you know, get this thing just a little bit tighter because it's going to be a mess if you don't. I probably should have thrown a couple more eggs in there, but the zombie apocalypse doesn't give me that many eggs to play with. So I'm going to scoot this thing to the middle, put the top back on, let it sit for about another minute or 2, then maybe try to flip it, or it might not. Who knows? Alright, now right about here, everybody tends to have problems. They go, okay, I'll just put the pan down over near this. I'll just put the pan down over near this, and I'll just flip it out. Why are you making your life harder? Don't do this to yourself. It's very simple to fix this problem. It's too massive an omelet to flip out. You don't have a big enough, you don't have a spatula that's half as wide as this pan, if not just as wide as this pan. Here's how you fix this issue. First, take said pan. Take your plate. Take your plate. Problem solved, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flippy, flippy, flippy. Disco. Was that not easy or what? Now, inducements. Inducements. I got a couple of strays here. Let me fix that real quick. Inducements. You're going, okay, what should you put on this? Me? I like salsa. In fact, I like salsa a lot. So let's just fix this right up. Oh, hang on a second. I need a spoon. I'll get too much juice. I want the chunky stuff. I don't want all the slop. So, a copious quantity of salsa. Now, notice, this, unfortunately, is mild salsa for the people in the house who really don't like blisteringly hot stuff. I'm going to address this issue with some bird sauce. So, let's just fix that problem right now with some birdie goodness. Problem solved. Salsa. Yummy. Alright, also, they were nice enough to leave me the appropriate kind of java that I like, so give me 1 second here. Disco. Alright, folks, I'm going to break off on this one. This one will be the Zombie Apocalypse omelet from hell, and hopefully you guys endeavor to make one for you. They are not getting in, they're just making a racket, and I'm not going to let them in the house. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As usual, eat good, keep the 10 ring as always, you know it, you love it. Yummy, yummy stuff. Good time. See you guys.